Good morning. Welcome to Member Focus Monday. I'm Christina Schaefer, Social Media Manager for HAR. I'm joined this morning by Holly Clapham. Holly, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for being here. Holly is with the HoustonFirst Corporation. So before we get started and I have you kind of introduce yourself, I do want to just encourage everybody to go ahead and like this post, share it with your audience. Holly, again, is with HoustonFirst, is going to tell us all kinds of great things that are going on around our city. Obviously, your audience will be interested in this too, so go ahead and share this post with them. And then be sure to stay to the end. We actually have Shelley Scanlon with the 2019 TRLP group. She is going to be telling us about the Be Someone Fund, which is a scholarship just for family members of realtors. So be sure to stay tuned to the end to hear all about the Be Someone Fund as well. So Holly, thank you again for joining us.
It's great to be here today.
So if we could just start off, if you could just introduce yourself to our members.
Sure. My name is Holly Clapham Rosenau. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer for the HoustonFirst Corporation.
Okay. So tell us, so what does HoustonFirst do? I see the signs in downtown. What do you guys do?
So HoustonFirst is basically the destination marketing and management organization for Houston. My team represents 13 brands, from Visit Houston to Hola Houston, My Gay Houston, Houston Culinary Tours, but the corporation also supports and operates 11 city-owned facilities. So the George R. Brown, Hilton Americas Houston, Miller Outdoor Theater, Wortham, Jones Hall, Jones Plaza, which is now renamed Lynn Wyatt Square for Performing Arts.
Yes,
recently.
Was that last week?
Last week. Very excited about that new build. So basically, you bring operations and sales and marketing all together under the umbrella of HoustonFirst.
All right, very good. So one thing that I love that you guys do, you put out commercials, right?
Yes.
Just basically encouraging people to visit Houston.
That's right. That's right.
And where do these commercials appear?
So we air commercials for the different departments and videos. We have more than 70 videos in our library. We air them all over. In terms of broadcast and connected TV, we air in the Houston MSA, which kind of reaches out to San Antonio and Austin, in Texas and Louisiana. That's the concentration of the leisure travel that's coming, the largest volume. But our international department uses them in Mexico and India and China and the UK, which is our major international markets that are coming in. But online, we're airing it to everyone, right? Yeah. That's the beauty of social and online.
Right, absolutely. So we actually have one that we want to show you guys. This is a Visit Houston one, so let's take a look at it.
Houston!
Where cultures come together.
Where inspiration
takes center stage.
and big dreams come true.
It's where fun happens every day.
Houston's a city on the move.
It's a city that makes you groove.
That's the heartbeat.
That's the rhythm of my town.
Of my town.
My town. My town.
Our town.
H-Town.
Houston is a city that inspires. Visit Houston for yourself and find out where the inspiration leads you.
So go Astros, right?
Yes.
And Texans. Go
Absolutely.
Texans.
Sports in general in Houston pretty hot.
Of course, and then the music and culture. We saw Cam from the Suffers on there, so that's a great promo. I actually saw that in a hotel in Austin. I was like, oh, look here.
It's one of the more popular, if not the single most popular, 30-second commercial that we've put out in more than a decade. But obviously, all the hometown heroes that we're all proud of, and right now, yay, go Astros.
Yeah.
But it's a wonderful representation of what Houston is, which is a beautiful melting pot of all types of personalities.
Absolutely, I think that displays it perfectly. So one of the most iconic things that, aside from the Be Someone thing we were talking about earlier, but one of the most iconic things that we see in Houston is the Houston is Inspired mural. Yes. Houston is Inspired seems to be a theme, right?
It is definitely a sentiment for the city.
Right. So where did that come from?
We've been focused on branding Houston for more than 15 years. And in that time, I'm going to go back to the spot you just saw.
Sure.
We loosely refer that as My Houston 2.0. In 2008, we unveiled the My Houston campaign, which was basically a conversation with different high-profile Houstonians, from George Foreman to Chandra Wilson to Lyle Lovett, Beyonce's team, and we had really intimate conversations.
Mm-hmm.
I consider that not only the product for what put out what laid the road for Houston's brand,
Mm-hmm.
but in those conversations we listened a lot because it was also research for us, and Inspired kept coming up. Within 30 different interviews, it probably came up 70 times, right?
Wow.
It was a wonderful reference. We took that, we paired it with our research, and we saw that culinary, cultural, aspirational, can-do spirit, it really circled and hovered around this whole inspired sentiment and attitude that Houston has. So in 2012, we partnered with an artist named Gonzo247 and developed the Houston is Inspired mural in downtown and Market Square. And since that time, it has been organically shared more than 3 million times.
Wow.
And that's most wonderful of all billboards, is when the community accepts a sentiment and then they put it out for you.
Absolutely.
So built by the community, which is why it works.
Yeah, very good. So neighborhoods, you guys have a lot of neighborhood videos. You mentioned some of the videos that you guys have.
Yes.
Tell us about these neighborhood videos that you have, and where can we find them?
Well, along the same lines of Houston is home to so many different personalities, our neighborhoods are where those personalities are formed.
Mm-hmm.
So on Visit Houston, on YouTube / Visit Houston, Texas, you can get access to 17 neighborhood videos.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone can use them. I think HAR is going to be using them as well, but we really build these tools for the community. So I encourage you to go to youtube.com / Visit Houston, Texas. Take a look at all of the videos, but you'll see a drop down for neighborhood videos.
What are
And
some of the video or the neighborhoods that you see get the most traction, or where are people interested?
well, I can tell you my personal favorites. We recently unveiled them. I love the Mahatma Gandhi. It is a beautiful representation, from the music to the B-roll that we took. I also love Fifth Ward. I love Midtown. Downtown's a really solid video as well. But really, what we did is we set out in the community, working with people in the neighborhoods to showcase the areas that they were most proud of. So that's a to be continued to see which one comes out on top. But I'm sure that there's a home for everyone.
Yeah, very good. So one thing that we encourage realtors to do is share information, obviously, about their neighborhoods. That's why we're here, right? So we encourage people to share information about their neighborhoods. You guys actually put out information on your website, articles and different things like that as well, don't you?
Yes, so visithouston.com is set up by neighborhood. So from the events that are happening to the main restaurant selections, cultural selections, you can drop down and segment your search by neighborhood. Because it's such a big city, right? You really honing in on the geographic region is what visitors are looking for. It's what locals are looking for. It is what people that are relocating are searching for as well. Really, as George Foreman said it in his My Houston Spot, there's a piece of Houston that's just perfect for you. And that's what the neighborhood sections are meant for. And if you go to our Instagram page, or channel, if you go to Facebook, you'll see that when we are marketing, we always reference the neighborhood.
Yeah. That's
Super
very
important.
Yeah, that's very good. Let me take a look to see if we have anything coming in from our members. Doesn't look like any questions as of right now. Just telling you good morning. Awesome commercial.
Awesome.
So if you have any questions for Holly, be sure to type them in and we'll get to those in just a little bit. So we're in fall. There's always good events going on in the fall. So what do you guys have coming up?
So for 2019, this weekend was really wonderful fall season, right? We were all bundled up thinking about pumpkins. The focus now in terms of planning is welcoming friends and family for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And while the staples, the wonderful events like Zoo Boo and holiday lights are happening at the zoo, and uptown lighting, downtown is really a huge focus for 2019. Thanksgiving is the HEB 70th anniversary of the HEB holiday Thanksgiving parade. That next night is a brand new event called Thingamajingle, which is a Friday night market and on Main Street in downtown, and followed by the centennial celebration, the 100th anniversary of the mayor's tree lighting.
Wow.
So it's the holiday spectacular. Now you take that and you couple it with the fact that you'll have ice skating at Discovery Green, if anyone has gone to the Hilton Americas Houston, they know what I'm saying right now. But the chocolate display that is in the lobby is like an FAO Schwartz model of chocolate. So there are lots of things happening, even in the Avenida Houston campus. Downtown is going to be a huge focus for Thanksgiving. And then, and this is my own personal opinion, I love to welcome friends and family to town, but I like them to stay in a hotel. So we've partnered with 13 hotels to unveil deals as low as $89 that are on visithouston.com/Thanksgiving.
That's all. I mean, if you think about that, staying downtown for less than $100, that's amazing.
That's right. And you're close to the action. It's a wonderful experience. Just be able to come outside the hotel and walk to all these wonderful events. I should also mention that in downtown, Christmas Carol and Nutcracker are going to be going on too. It's really going to be a magical experience.
That's great. Yeah, we'll definitely need to be getting down,
Yes.
down to downtown. Okay, so one thing that you have on your site that I think would be really interesting for realtors, as you know, realtors, they give closing gifts, okay?
That's right.
And sometimes maybe they get tired of giving the same old closing gift, whatever that may be. You actually have some great packages and deals on your website that I think would make great closing gifts. Can you tell us about those?
Yes, on visithouston.com, there's a section called Houston Marketplace, and we have 82 experiences. And they're changing all the time, but 82 experiences that you can purchase. And anything from a brew pass, which is very, very popular, to a cultural pass, museum pass. There's even a boot making experience. So in terms of something that is easy to purchase and wonderful experience, we've already vetted that for you. So I think it's a great gift. Something that you also may want to consider is about 3 months ago, we unveiled the new Welcome Center at Avenida Houston on Avenida de las Americas. Inside that is the store called Launch, which we work with Sydney Dow to procure unique local artisan materials, from jewelry to clothes to art. And that's another really wonderful, unique experience. And obviously for a client or for a client of ours, something that's memorable and meaningful takes you a long way.
Yeah, not just the standard T-shirt you
That's
can get
right.
at the airport,
That's
right?
That's right. One of the most popular, since the 50th anniversary of Apollo 11 happened in July, one of the most popular gifts is this 10 lunch kit. That's a NASA lunch kit. A lot of NASA merchandise is very hot for 2019, 2020, and beyond. Since we're in a new space race, right? So it's really wonderful material there.
That's great. So we do have a couple questions coming in. Natalie asked, what is the Instagram account name? What is your Instagram account
Visit
name?
Houston.
Visit Houston.
And I will say that if anyone's looking for something in Spanish, our Spanish language channels are Hola Houston.
Hola Houston. Very good. Shelley asked, how does the Houston travel industry affect the Houston housing market?
Well, we like to say informally that when you come to Houston to visit, whether it be for business travel, group travel, or leisure, you're going to want to stay here. And we have found that conversions for people visiting Houston, seeing is believing, and also the strong connection with friends and family who are advocating right now. Our numbers are the highest we've ever seen in locals advocating for Houston. What a wonderful community it is, which is part of the wholesaling process. So I think that there's a natural relationship between people that come to visit Houston and the people that come to visit Houston and end up coming to live in Houston.
Very good. We had Patrick Jankowski on a couple weeks ago, and he was talking about the potential of a recession and all these things. And so one thing he mentioned is, as Houstonians, we have to stop talking badly about Houston, right? We talk about the traffic and the heat and all of this and that. But as you're telling us right now, there's so many great things about our city that maybe we should be saying instead.
You know, it's easy to complain about the traffic when you're in the traffic, in the morning and in the evening. But when it comes down to real research, the advocacy and the strong community spirit of Houston has never been stronger. I think at the last research, it's 82 or 83%. That's pretty awesome. When we have a lot of people coming to the city. That means you're going to have big city. We're going to have traffic. It's the largest city in Texas, fourth largest city in America, and we'll see what happens with the 2020 census. But those numbers can change. So I'm really excited to be able to share the fact that Houstonians are so proud of their city and so protective of their city. But it doesn't mean that we're not going to complain about traffic.
Well, sure. But to his point, he said that just remember, all those people are going to jobs.
That's right. That's a good point.
That's a good point. Or
That's
maybe
a good
events.
point. That's
Maybe they're
exactly
going to some
right.
events. Pam asked, can we use the video on their personal websites?
Yes. Our videos are meant for the community. We are a quasi-public entity, so when we put things out, it's for the community to use. Absolutely.
Very good. Backtracking really quick to the marketplace, I just wanted to note those packages are very inexpensive.
That's right. They're meant to move, right?
Yeah.
And we have a person on our team in the tourism department that has done a phenomenal job working with a diverse group of organizations and businesses in order to put out these 82 to 83 experiences at any one time that provides something for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So, whether it's, again, the Brew Pass is number one, or Space Center. People love space. Again, it's really hot right now, so there's a Space Center pass.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a way for us to be able to advocate and promote the different organizations, but it also is a value to the end consumer, which is part of our mission.
I saw a culinary tour of Houston that I was ready to sign up for.
Yes, I want to do the downtown food hall.
Yes.
For sure.
So whether it's a closing gift or just, the holidays are coming up, a gift for that, I think that marketplace is a great place to visit. And of course the launch store that you mentioned as well.
That's right. I definitely check it out. It's a wonderful place.
Very good. Let's see. It doesn't look like we have any other questions. Is there anything else you wanted to share with our members?
I do want to share one thing, is it's pretty
Sure.
exciting. We just unveiled, and this is the future of communication, right? Everyone watching this is in a sales capacity.
Mm-hmm.
And the next generation of communicating is through augmented reality. So we just unveiled, we're the first destination to unveil our ads in AR form. I think we're going to look at a web page now that's going to show you and show our viewers the different images that you can go to visit Houston in your Houston AR in the app or Play Store.
Mm-hmm.
Download the application, and they can on the screen scan these images, and they come to life. A video comes from them. It takes no-tech, low-tech services and creates digital applications.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something that we're talking about a lot, because Houston, as an inspired and innovative destination, is leading the path towards the next communication tool for the future.
That's great. So download, it's Houston AR?
Houston AR.
Houston AR in your App Store or Google Play Store, and check that out.
That's
that
right.
Sounds really neat. And who doesn't love to play with an app on their phone?
That's
right?
exactly right. It's people. We printed postcards, and anyone can take these graphics. By the way, your members can take these graphics and print them on a piece of paper or put them on a postcard, and they will be carrying a digital connector as well. So they become a digital screen, whether you're giving it to a client, whether you have it on your website. After having done this, the only thing I would discourage is anything that has a very reflective surface, because your phone, the lens will automatically kind of fizzle out at that point. So it's a really wonderful tool, and it's the way we're going to be communicating in a couple of years. So it's really exciting.
It's good that you guys are on the forefront of that.
Yeah, it's really exciting.
Very good. Well, thank you. This has been really informative. We got some great stuff for our members. Don't tune away just yet. We do have Shelley Scanlon coming on. She is with our 2019 TRLP group, Texas Realtors Leadership Program group. If you don't know, every year they have a leadership, I guess it's I'm sorry, I'm blanking on it. It is a leadership project. Project is the word I was looking for. A leadership project that they do. And this year, the leadership project is the Be Someone Fund. Can you tell us about the Be Someone Fund, Shelley?
Sure.
And by the way, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me today. So the 2019 TRLP class at HAR came up with this fundraising event this year. And so first we have an event, and then we actually have our project. So let me start with our project. So our project is a scholarship fund. Mm-hmm. So we looked back through the history of all of the different service projects excuse me, that the TRLP classes have done, and we really wanted to do something that was member focused and gave back to the membership. So the class this year decided to launch a scholarship fund, And so we have a lofty fundraising goal this year that we're trying to hit. And the selection committee will be awarding scholarships in amounts of up to $10,000 to HAR immediate family members. So this is a huge member benefit. If you have a child, a niece, or a nephew that is pursuing higher education, and that can be through college or trade school, they should absolutely apply for this scholarship. Great member benefit for sure. You can read more about the qualifications to submit your application for the scholarship at www.besomeonefun.com.
Okay. So what do they have to do to qualify for the scholarship?
So on that website, there is a link of frequently asked questions. So all of the qualifications will be listed there on the application and also on the frequently asked questions tab. So I want to say that they're not super long qualifications, but first and foremost, we just want to be sure that it is an immediate family member of an HAR member. And then we're also going to be looking for your service in the community. And this is really cool this year. So we just got done talking about virtual reality. And obviously video is a huge part of what HAR is doing now. And so a portion of the application is going to require a video submission. And I think that that's really neat and really crucial for the next generations because it's going to show us what you can't tell us on paper, right? So you can come in with a 4.0 GPA and have amazing community service, but we want to see what we can't see on paper, and we want to see personality, and that's important to this year's class.
That's great. So what, you said you guys have a lofty goal. What are the scholarship amounts that you are looking to give?
So we're not disclosing the total scholarship amounts yet. So we're also calling our HAR members to come out and support this scholarship fund. So even if you don't have a student that would qualify or be awarded the scholarship, help us support this fund. Any donation is accepted. You can donate as well at besomeonefun.com, but we are awarding scholarships in amounts up to $10,000.
Wow.
So there will be one large scholarship given away and a bunch of additional scholarships as well.
Okay. So what are you guys looking for right now? What is it that you need to make this a successful scholarship program?
So we need donations. We will be selling t-shirts at HAR Engage. So if you're coming to Engage, be on the lookout for that. Visit the TRLP booth and purchase a t-shirt. That's one way that you can donate. You can also donate directly to besomeonefun.com. On the frequently asked questions tab, a lot of people are asking, is it a 501c3? Is this a tax write-off? Unfortunately, it is not a tax write-off this year, but it is definitely well worth the donation. So you can donate directly. And then finally, we also have our Be Someone networking event. And this is an event that we're all really excited about.
Okay.
So
Tell
I
us
think,
about it.
well, how many networking events do you go to where we stand at a bar and we shake hands and we exchange business cards, right?
Most of them.
Most of them, right. So we want to do something a little bit different. And we want to give a shout out to Fidelity National Title for making this connection for us. And so we'll be hosting the event at Extreme Performance and Off-Road, located in Katy, Texas. So with Extreme, as well as Land Rover West Houston's partnership, we'll be hosting a really hot networking event, and hopefully the HAR membership base will come out and support. So you can purchase tickets for this event at besomeonefun.com. A general admission ticket is $25, and that gets you drink tickets, it gets you your admission through the door, as well as raffle tickets. And then we have a VIP experience. The VIP experience, if you purchase that ticket, which is $40, will get you into the VIP raffle. And this is really neat. So Land Rover West Houston has donated a Range Rover for a weekend. So you'll be able to check out the Range Rover that you want to drive, roll around Houston for the weekend, all just by purchasing a VIP raffle ticket. Of course, we have to draw your name, but I think that that's something that's really unique and different from any raffle that I've ever seen at a charity event.
That sounds so fun. And are you looking for sponsors for that event? I know we have a lot of affiliate members that watch this program and listen to our podcast as well. Do you, what are your needs there as far as?
Yes, so of course, always looking for sponsorship. So we have quite a few sponsors already on board. So thank you to all of you who have stepped up. We've been promoting it on social media. We do have swag bag sponsorships and a few t-shirt sponsorships left available. If you're interested in doing a t-shirt sponsorship, it's $250. and we do need to have that commitment very, very soon. I'd say within the next 24 to 48 hours, because we are printing your logo on the back of the t-shirts that we'll be selling at Engage and at the Be Someone Fund event.
Yeah, that's right around the corner.
It is right around the corner.
And I don't know if we said the date of the event. When is it?
Yes, so it's November 13th, and it's going to be from 4 p.m. until 8 p.m. And there may be some special guest stars coming, so stay tuned for that.
All right, well, this has been great. Anything else you want to share about the Be Someone Fund?
Just make sure you go to www.besomeonefund.com, check it out, share it on social media, and we appreciate your support.
Very good. So again, check out that website if you have an immediate family member that would qualify for the application. If you want to donate, if you want to sponsor, go to the event, all of it's there. So thank you, Shelley, for sharing this with us. So that is it for today's Member Focus Monday. We'll see you back next week at 9 a.m. We are having an iBuyer panel. So if you have any questions about iBuyer companies, maybe you've heard the term iBuyer but have no idea what that is, we're going to have a panel of several members on that are going to explain it all to us. So we'll see you next Monday at 9 a.m. Have a great week. Bye-bye.